you beautiful people, I'm Pacardy from the Republic of Players and welcome to Mobile Madness. Today we are going to be looking at Dragalia Lost, developed by Psy Games and Nintendo. It's an action JRPG with gacha elements that sets a standard for what mobile gaming should be. The story of Dragalia Lost is super predictable in a lot of ways, with a prince of a kingdom rising up against an evil entity known as the Other, but my god is it told exceptionally well. It's a riveting playthrough that will keep you wanting to see what happens next, and it's brought together so well by its characters which are fun to behold. But one of my favourite aspects has to be how you can unlock stories for all characters you can get. Usually in games like this you simply get a heap of text, but in this you actually get a story to go through, which is super engaging, and makes collecting characters all the more fun and makes the characters feel unique. The gameplay is its strongest feature. With an overhead view, you will fight off multiple enemies on small maps you can explore, or arena-like areas where you take on a boss or waves of foes. The controls are quite simple but ever so addictive, with tapping or holding down on the screen to unleash moves, to swiping to dodge, or pointing to move your character. More variation comes with how you set up your character. They each have individual skills, from a special attack from healing or inflicting a status like poison to your foe, or summoning lightning, and this can come down to what weapons or dragons you have equipped. And speaking of dragons, you can turn into one, which is just insanely cool. Who doesn't like dragons? You got your standard run-of-the-mill dragons, but you also got a wolf dragon, and my favorite, the waifu dragons. What more do you need in your life? You have a handful of different modes, from more open and explorable areas that sadly don't appear as much as they should, boss battles and areas where you face waves of enemies, and two styles of co-op, from a single party of 4 players to raid events where 4 players use a party each. Combined with the gameplay, they are a blast to play through. The game gets frequent events every few days. Heck, one recently was a crossover of Persona, which was bloody class. There's a cool little castle builder that is fun to see grow and expand. The gacha element isn't the fairest I've had the pleasure of using, but you still do get rare characters and dragons regularly enough. Everything is super easy to understand, and the layout of the game is goddamn amazing. There's no hassle in looking for items or gear, as simply clicking on items needed to make something will show you the many ways to get them, which is something every game like this should have. The graphics are so cute, and I adore the chibi character designs. We even get some cutscenes with them which look really good, and it's sad there's not more of them, but the 2D artwork is immaculate as well. The music is also something to praise. It's just wonderful. Half the time it's just joyous and it brings a smile to my face, and other times it can get intense and epic. Dragalia Lost is a sensational game that is the best of the best from what I've played of mobile so far, so go download this game now because waifu dragons! I'm Pacardy from the Republic of Players. Like, comment and subscribe. This has been Mobile Madness!